एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महागणपतये नमः। ॐ ऐंकार ह्रींकार रहस्ययुक्त श्रींकार गूढार्थमहाविभूत्या ओंकार मर्म प्रतिपादिनीभ्यां नमो नमः। श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Welcome to one and all for this fourth global meditation session. The emergence of global tradition of Sri Lalitambika worship, and I would like to commence this session with the introduction of Sri Lalita tradition. Sri Lalita tradition is mother worship. Our Bharatiya Sanatana Dharma tradition is a tradition in which we worship our own biological mother as goddess, and we see moon as mother, earth as mother, neem tree as mother, Gomata, Om Shri Gomatre Namaha, the milk yielding cow which protects the human beings from childhood, is mother to us. So this is the basic fundamental principle of worshipping the great nature as mother. From this, the tradition of mother worship begins. When it was started, it is time immemorial. Nobody knows when this kind of mother tradition was started, as well as the Sanatana Dharma, for which we don't know the first date of beginning. There is no beginning for this Sanatana Dharma. Who is the Adi Guru? Sriman Narayana, Sri Mahavishnu, Sri Shiva, Sri Dakshinamurti. Ishvara is the Adi Guru. When it was started, nobody knows. Who wrote these Vedas? These Vedas are Apaurusheya, not written by any human beings. It is divine. It comes directly from Ishvara. This is our tradition. The same way in this Lalita tradition, we worship everything as mother. The whole creation, the whole manifestation of the universe as mother. This is the great tradition. And in Sanatana Dharma, we have 6 branches of religion: Ganapatyam, Kaumaram, Vaishnavam, Shaivam, Shaktam, Shauram. These are the 6 branches. In Ganapatya tradition, Ganapati is the prime force. In all traditions, the question is, who is the first cause? What is the prime factor for everything? What I am today as existence. The prime caste is depicted as Mahaganapati in Ganapatya. And Kaumara speaks about Lord Skanda, Subramanya as the prime force, Kaumara tradition. In Shaivism, Lord Shiva is the prime factor. In Vaishnavism, Mahavishnu. In Shauram, Lord Sun Lord. Surya is the prime factor. And in Shaktam, finally, Mother is the prime factor. Without Mother, nothing can be generated. And she is worshipped as Maya Shakti. Lalita Sahasranama is the only one text in which you can see Saguna Upasana as well as Nirguna Upasana. Lalita is Brahma Surupini. Sri Lalita is Maya Surup. When you see this world as names and forms, which are uncertain, which are impermanent, which are perishable, that is denoted by Maya Shakti. Which changes always is Maya Shakti, which is unstable. Today it is there, tomorrow it will not be there. That is because of Maya Shakti. And what is behind this changing world? Something should be there which never changes, which is the basis for all. What I see seems to be impermanent, and this should be based on an unchanging principle of eternity. Something should be there. That is Brahman, which has no name and form. We, the human beings, identify ourselves with this changing world as truth. For example, we identify ourselves with our body. Body is perishable, aging, dying. We identify ourselves with mind, which is uncertain. We identify ourselves with the buddhi, intelligence, which is also uncertain. But we could not go beyond this mind, buddhi, indriyas. We could not go beyond and think about what is the truth. And if at all we arrive something as Satyam, this Satyam means the relative truth. What is relative truth? What is absolute truth? Relative truth is understood, and which supports this relative truth for our understanding is the absolute truth. For example, if I understand the Mahavakya Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, 4 Mahavakyas. Now I have told, you have listened. This enters as Shravanam. Shravanam means Shrunoti, which is listened, is Shravanam. Whatever you listen, all are Shravanam. Once this thought form enters, this Shabda, the sound form enters, it creates a thought. That thought is vritti. Once this vritti is created, then samshaya is created. Doubts are created. Truly speaking, many of us believe Guru and Devata with a doubt. We have doubt because we never see Devata. We never see what is beyond this Guru, who is behind this Guru, we never see. So we have some samshaya, but could not believe whatever I pray Devi gives. Practically, I am blessed. When I am blessed with wealth and prosperity, health, etc., I believe, inverted quote, I believe there is something behind all human powers. There is something powerful. I start believing. This is not Sanatana Dharma. Faith is not Sanatana Dharma. Understanding is essential. This is our sampradaya. That is why our sampradaya begins with Veda. The word Veda comes from Vid. Vid is knowledge. So knowledge is the fundamental principle of this religion. Many people think that who can be called as Astika? One who says Asti is Astika. Kaha Asti? Saha Ishvaraha Asti. One who believes that there is Ishvara is Astika. One who says Na Asti Nasti is Nastika. Never believes Ishvara, all are Nastika. But in our Vedic tradition, whether you believe it or not, that is not question. Because belief, faith are all about the relative truth. But our realization, Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, Atma Bodha, Adhyatma Jnana is the realization. Our religion aims for this realization. All other things are beliefs, myths. All other religions are beliefs, myths. You have to depend on some deities, devatas, or guru, or a supreme deity. Then that relationship is dependency, not independence. Our Sanatana Dharma aims for mukti, independence, freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from what you believe. Freedom from what you are having as a wrong notion. Adhyasa. What is that wrong notion? What is that erroneous knowledge? I believe that I am manam buddhi chitta ahankara. I am the body, mind, sense. This is the adhyasa. So to differentiate from this, to contradict from this, to break this wrong idea, you need vidya. What kind of vidya? The vidya which helps for your day-to-day life. And also the transformation from the bonding elements. Recently, I was listening to a Mahatma. He asked a question, very good question. My dear listeners, all of you are believing that there is Swarga. All of you are believing that whatever may be the religion, there is, if it is a Ishvara Samaya, Ishvara Mata, they believe. Nirishvara Mata, no question. Ishvara Mata, they believe there is Swarga. For example, in Swarga, Amrit will be given. In Swarga, some dances will be there. And some more comforts will be there. You will be blessed with more comforts. You can live happily for a long time. Devas are great people who live ever in happiness. This was told to me. This is Shastra. I am not speaking against Shastra. In Shastra, it is there. It is there. It is not contradicting Shastra. It is told. But the thing is, this Mahatma is asking a question. Okay, you are all believing that there is a life beyond this human life. Why don't you go there now itself? This was his criticism towards the religious belief. Because it is belief, blind belief. Anybody can question the blind belief. Do you understand? The question asked by the Mahatma is, if at all there is a great place where you have only pleasure, no displeasure, only likes, no dislikes, why don't you go there? Why do you want to live here? This is what his question. Why this question is thrown towards Hinduism is, we have understood Hinduism in a wrong way. In Vedas, there are two kandas. We are familiar with Karma Kanda, we are not familiar with Jnana Kanda, in which Upanishads are. Those Upanishads are showing the right principle of understanding the self, the self-knowledge, Atma Bodha, knowledge about the self, knowledge of the self. You have to understand you as self. This self-knowledge can be attained through Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. For gaining Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, you have to get Adhikaritvam. For Adhikaritvam, you have to follow Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. For all these principles, people dedicated themselves and lived a life in sanctity. But during this Kali Yuga, people could not follow any vrata. The virya has come down. The core energy of spirituality has come down. So that we could not have that kind of penance. Then what to do? The best way for liberation is bhakti. Not blindfold bhakti, bhakti with realization. That kind of bhakti is available only in Lalita tradition. You are dealing this mithya world with the realization. Once you study this knowledge, you gain the capacity to deal with this mithya world, Maya world, without getting hurt of it. You will not take it. As Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, the boat on the water, not water in the boat. Boat sails on the water. The boat-water relationship is there, but if the limitation is crossed, destruction. So, you will be informed, you will be gaining knowledge. At the same time, you will not deviating from bhakti. You have to surrender yourselves to Devi, to know the truth, the inner truth of self. So this path begins with the mother tradition. It is very easy to reach the divine principle in the form of mother. That is why mother worship comes front. Mother is closer than father. So it is the best way to see Ishvara as mother, whole universe as mother. In that way only, mother tradition begins. 25,000 years before Indus Valley civilization, we have these symbols of mother civilization. Even in Hindu Dharma, what we use as Mangal Sutra or Thali for married people, that symbol has Devi Rupa or Shiva Rupa. These are all the indications of the ancient mother worship tradition. In Mudras, Devi Rupas are there. In Vedas, the padas, like words like Shri, Kamala, Vidya, padas are used. So this mother tradition is day old, time immemorial. It begins with only one word. That word only we are going to take for today's meditation. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Matru Shabda, the mother, the divine mother, mother of the universe, mother of the infinite universe, one who creates, one who protects, one who destroys, one who appears, and one who disappears, is the Leela of Mother. It's a play of Mother. That is why Lalita Sahasranama says, why I am suffering, why he is happy, why I am not happy. All these questions are there. Karma theory is there. In past births, you did lot of papa, so you experience dukkha in this birth and all. But in Lalita tradition, there is one way of understanding this good and bad, sukha and dukkha, as Leela. Leela Vinodinye Namaha. Simply Lalita Sahasranama put forth. Imagine, 5 years old child, Bala, is playing with toys. So some Barbie toys or some toys. She says that doll is sick. And she injects. She says the toy girl is hungry. She feeds her. She says the toy girl is crying and she solaces her. Like that, we are all the toys in the hands of Devi Lalita. So whatever she wants to do as puppets, why she does Leela, play for her, which is not true. The toy is not realistic. So like that, the Lalita Sahasranama brings an understanding. Through this bhakti, we create acceptance. Only in Lalita Sahasranama, Leela Vinodini Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha. And she is the Maharagni, Ragni Shabda. Ragni is the ruler of the entire universe, one who rules, the queen of Jagat. Maharagni, one who rules the multiple worlds, is Maharagni. Srimat Simhashaneshwari, she sits on a lion throne. She rules from that. Chit Agni Kunda Sambhutaye Namaha. Chidakni Kunda Sambhutaye Namaha. She was born from an Agni Kunda called Chit Agni. What is Chit Agni? Chit means consciousness, the true Brahman. She manifests from Brahman. Brahma Swarupini, Chit Swarupini. That is why in all other deities you can see the Abhayahasta and the Varahasta. In Lalita tradition, Devi is not having Abhayahasta and Varahasta. According to the Silpa Shastra, when I was doing the research on this Lalita tradition before 35 years, I was wondering why this deity is not having Abhayahasta. Because she is Chit Swarupani. Abhayahasta Rupas are giving temporary relief, dependency, as I explained earlier. But this Chit Swarupa Rupa, Lalitambika Rupam is Chit Swarupa Rupam. In English, the form of consciousness. Whereas consciousness has no form. But if at all we are going to depict the consciousness in a human form, it is Lalita. So, form of consciousness. The sugarcane. Oh, Mano Rupa Ikshukodantaye Namaha. Mana Rupa Ikshukodantaye Namaha. Mind is like the sugarcane bow. The sugarcane symbol has come from Manmata because it denotes desire, kamaha. And Panchatanmatra Shayakaye Namaha. 5 flowers, a bunch of 5 flowers Lalitambika is holding. What is that 5 flowers? Bunch of 5 flowers? Pancha Tanmatra, seeing, listening, smelling, tasting, touching. Through this sensory perceptions only the mind gains likes and dislikes, raga and dvesha. So mother holds these 2 in her hand. How to control Krodha Karangushodjolai Namah. She has Angusha and she has Pasha. Rope is Pasha, Angusha is an Ayuda, an instrument. So using these 2, what are the symbols of these 2? Abhyasa and Vairagya. Using Abhyasa and Vairagya, Vairagya in English dispassion, Abhyasa is the practice. So using Abhyasa and Vairagya, following this yogic tradition, we gain Shanti. Shantaha gains Sukham. One who is peaceful gains happiness. What kind of happiness it is? Not relative happiness, it is absolute happiness. When one gains this Brahmajnanam, the result is understanding that I am already happy. Nothing can make me full and complete. I am already full and complete. I am Nitya Muktaha. Already I am in liberation only. Nobody needs to liberate me. Here I has to be defined. This I is Aham, which is the key principle of Lalita tradition. Aham ityeva vibhavaye bhavani. So Aham has to be understood. In this way, Lalita Sahasranama gives all protection to the devotee. And left leg is on the floor. Right leg is folded in Lalita image, which shows the Shaktism, Shakti worship. And in yogic principle, the left side breath. So you have to maintain the prana. That is symbolically indicated. In Raja Rajeshwari Rupa, the right leg is on the floor, left leg is folded, which indicates the right side breath, Surya Kala, is indicated. And in Kamakshi Rupa, both legs are folded. It indicates the equal breadth. This is the yogic principle explained by the forms of Devi Rupas, Devi forms. Devi worship is always philosophical, as great tattva within it. And even in the crescent on the deity's face, you can see in Lalita tradition, the crescent, it is Ashtami Chandra, is in the middle. In Rajarajeshwari Rupa, it is in the right side. Why right side? Which indicates the Shiva Tattva, Chandra Shekhara. Here, Lalita Kameshwara. And both sides of Devi, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati, are waving their fans. Devi Rupa has these three concepts. Lakshmi, Saraswati are both sides, and Lalita Ambika is in the middle. What does it mean? Saraswati means the knowledge. Lakshmi means the wealth. In between, Devi indicates the Brahma Swarupam and the Maya Swarupam. Using this knowledge, using this material world, gain the transformation from Maya to Satyam, Moksha. That is the principle. Who is lying down, on whom Devi is sitting? Sadashiva. So he is inactive Shiva. When the same Ishvara is active, it is Maya. When the same Ishvara remains as it is Shiva, the Shiva Tattva. Pancha Brahmasanasinaya Namaha. Asana, the seat on which Devi sits, has Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Sadashiva, Ishana. How they are expressed? They are expressed as inactive. When these activities are silenced by meditation, you will gain the knowledge. Meditation gives Chitta Shuddhi, Yoga gives Sharira Shuddhi and Chitta Shuddhi. Then you are eligible to understand the wisdom of the Lalita tradition. Tat Tvam Asi is inbuilt in Lalita Sahasranama. Tasmai Namaha, Tubhyam Namaha, Ayyai Namaha. This Chandogya Upanishad Mahavakya, Tat Tvam Asi, is inbuilt in Lalita Sahasranama. Many of the readers, they don't understand or follow. In all our Srividya tradition classes, we indicate this core idea of Lalita Sahasranama, which is nothing but Tattvamasi. So in that way, it begins the Saguna Upasana and Nirguna Upasana. It takes you from Saguna Upasana to Nirguna Upasana, the realization of Brahman. But one thing is assured in Lalita tradition. Whoever follows the Lalita tradition will never struggle for health, wealth and prosperity. This is not a belief or faith. This is a great understanding and the experience of many followers. The Bijakshara mantras are Aim, Hrim, Shrim, Om. Those who are following this tradition are initiated into this Trayakshari mantra Aim, Hrim, Shrim and Om Shri Matre Namah. Those who are suffering for health, those who are suffering for wealth or prosperity, Those who are suffering mentally or physically, just chant Om Shri Matre Namah. Om Shri Matre Namah. Immediately you will feel the presence of Devi in and around you. You can invoke Devi within you. Very simple mantra. On every full moon day, we do this meditation for the global wellness, for the global harmony and peace. Today's mantra, what we have taken is Om Shri Matre Namaha. Matru Shabda Chaturthi Vibhakti Matre. We have translated Lalita Sahasranama in Tamil. This is Annaikku Aayiram Potri. Translated into Tamil, in that Om Seervalar Annaye Potri. Devi is beyond languages. Understanding is essential. Om Seervalar Annaye Potri. Today we take Om Shri Matre Namaha, which means praise to the mother. Lalita Sahasranama, this Matre Namaha comes twice. Those who are reading Lalita Sahasranama can check why it is told twice. One is the physical mother, another is the divine mother. So respect your mother as divine mother. Love the divine mother as your own mother. I repeat, respect your physical mother as divine mother. Love your divine mother as your own mother. All problems will be solved. Whether it is a financial problem or a health problem or a mental problem or a relationship problem. Beginning of this tradition with only one epithet will solve the problem. Today I dedicate this session for the whole world's peace and harmony. And let this pandemic situation be resolved by the grace of Mother. Let this Lalita tradition spread the message of love and compassion, the motherly, unconditioned love and compassion all over the world and all over the infinite universe. Let these waves of love and compassion spread everywhere and heal people who are suffering. Irrespective of the caste, religion, irrespective of the nationality, irrespective of color or creed, let this world be in peace and harmony. Let us begin this session with Shri Matre Namaha for another 2-3 minutes, not a long time. And for this, we invoke this mantra in Anahata Chakra, Heart Chakra. You can close your hands like this or like this in the Anahata Chakra. Hold your hands like this or like this in the Anahata Chakra, Heart Chakra, where love and compassion is there. I do this prayer, I do this prarthana, not only for me, not only for my family welfare, for the whole universe. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Please join with me. Om Shri Matre Namaha. You can unmute and give your voice. Let this voice be spread in the cosmos. Om
Shri Matre Namaha.
Om
Shri Namaha.
Om
Shri Namaha.
Om
Om Shri नमः
Om
ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः
Om
ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः श्री ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः
global tradition spread into the sky. Who are suffering, let this energy heal the suffering diseases. Physical ailments. Let this mantra heal the people. Let this message of love and compassion spread all over the universe. It is the divine love of Mother Lalitambika. Lalitambika is the form of wisdom, wealth, prosperity, and power. Let this Divine Mother save this universe from destruction. Let this message of unconditional love spread all over the universe. I pray for one and all, unconditionally. Let this energy suppress my ego. Whatever I do, it is the outcome of ahankara. Let me think about seva, yaga, service, sacrifice. Let me love all. Let me do service to all. Love all, serve all. Let this global meditation bring peace and harmony in every houses who are all connected here. Let this divine love and compassion of Lalitambika fill the houses with wealth, abundant wealth, enormous wealth, through which dharma can be done, charity can be started. Let this wealth be surplus. The surplus wealth may help the needy. Every moment I submit myself to the feet of divine. I visualize the golden feet of Divine Mother. I surrender. I touch my head in the feet of Mother. O Devi Lalitambika, save this world from destruction. Show your presence in front of me. Show your presence in every home. You are having the smiling face. Your children should also have the smiling face. Vikasita Vadana. Make everyone to smile. Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupinyai Namaha. Om Lalitambikayai Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you for participating in this meditation. In every home there should be a Mahameru. There should be a picture or image of Sri Lalitambika. Kindly try to get these symbols near by you, available shops or anywhere. And you can also contact Lalitambika temple to get this image of Mahameru, Sri Chakra and the Devi Rupa to connect with them. The Mahameru worship or chanting Om Aim Hrim Shrim is having a great secret. The secret is, if you are worshipping one Mahameru at your home, you are thinking that you are worshipping that Mahameru alone. But as now, in the year of 2021, the divine Lalitambika Devi has emerged as a global consciousness concept. Wherever this Mahameru is worshipped, all Mahamerus are connected. And all energies are given to you. That is why if you do take one step towards Mother, Mother comes towards you 10 steps. So you gain the energy of synergetic energy of multiple Mahamerus. So this is the secret of Mahameru and Sri Yantra and Devi image worship and chanting Om Aim Hrim Shrim. Om Shri Matre Namaha. And all these consciousness projects are telling one thing. Whoever is doing research on consciousness, they reveal, whether it is a scientist or a spiritualist, they say one concept in common, that is coherence. Coherence, unity is essential. That is why we connect the Lalitambika devotees all around the world unconditionally. You need not have any identity, then I am the worshipper of Lalitambika. This is not making an organization. This is a mission. This mission is having only one message, message of love and compassion, message of seva. This is the only one mission. There is no head, there is no tail. So join in this mission. Make others to join. Help your friends and relatives to connect with this Lalitambika tradition. You can buy Lalita Sahasranama anywhere, in Sanskritam or in any Lipi you can buy. You need not depend on me or Lalitambika temple. You can buy Lalita Sahasranama anywhere. You can listen any cassettes of Lalita Sahasranama and chant. I'm happy today. Our special guest is from Africa, Mr. Rajaramji. And I would like to introduce Sri Rajaramji in this session, who is from Ghana, Africa. Recently, I met him and he conveyed that in Ghana, Africa, they are all chanting Lalita Sahasranama in every home. They visit everywhere and they chant Lalita Sahasranama everywhere. Like that, wherever you live, try to chant Lalita Sahasranama everywhere, nearby houses, and do this seva unconditionally. The result of this Lalita Sahasranama chanting in Ghana, Africa, has brought up Sri Rajaramji to the state of building a temple for Sri Lalitambika. The previous session, I introduced Sri Datto Kanakaraja from Putrajaya, Malaysia, who is bringing a Lalitambika temple. And the temple is about to get completion and about to conduct Kumbhabhisheka very soon. Sri Datto Kanakaraja also there in our connection today. We all will see each other and share our happiness. And now I invite Sri Rajaramji from Ghana. Sir, are you on the line?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Please open your screen and appear, greet all other Lalitambika devotees and share your some experience for 2-3 minutes. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Namaskaram to all.
Sir, please switch on your camera.
And switch on everything. Are you listening? Is it okay?
We are trying to bring your image on screen, sir. Yes.
Namaskaram to all. I am Raju Krishnan from Ghana. I am here in Ghana around 21 years. First of all, I thank you. We are blessed with the Swami Jagatmananda Saraswati Swamiji for his. We are doing Lalita Sahasranama last 10 years through only ladies on every Friday in each houses. Then we started after coming last 3 years before we started Lamb Puja against the Lalita Sahasranama Archana for 1008 items for 108 ladies, including the only ladies like a Velakku Puja in Tamil. Then slowly we started. Last 2 years because of pandemic situation we couldn't do. But still they are continuing every Friday for Lalita Sahasranama, Jabam and other mantras, Arati, everything they are doing. After that, we proposed to build a Lalita temple in Ghana, near ISKCON temple in Ghana side. Then I approached through Swami Jagatmananda Saraswati Swamiji in India. The last 2 sessions, he also blessed us through his guidance, and we plan to build some Lalita temple in Ghana. It could be the pre-birth connection, I think so, for all our meeting in Zoom meeting right now. And thanks for all everybody. Swamiji would help everything and to build a temple in Ghana. Our Indians are so blessed here after hearing for this one. I already shared the news after that last 2 days. So we need your blessings to construct a temple Lalita as soon as it possible. Thanks for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for participating. We are not alone. We are all connected globally so that your project of Lalitambika temple in Africa will blossom very soon with all the grace of Guru Mandala. I request Sri Kanakaraja from Malaysia to join with us and get introduced with Rajaramji from Africa. Now Kanagaraja ji is online. Namaskaram, sir. Vanakkam.
Namaskar, vanakkam. It's so nice, blessed to meet from Ghana also. And I'm very, very happy to know that we are starting a temple in Ghana. Same like what I told last week, ours is in still progress, but at the same time, we are also trying to get one at Melbourne. So with the blessing from Swamiji, I hope to get everything in order as I already explained to Swamiji about the current situation. But I think with the blessing from Lalita Migai, I think we should start having the Kumbh Vishnu soon as possible. Namaskar.
Thank you, Dato. And today I have a request to one and all who are all joining from various parts of the world in this small group. And this group should grow well. Dato Kanagaraja ji is also conducting a WhatsApp group. More than 300 people are there all over the world. Let us all join in that group and develop that group. You can also contribute not only financially, with all your prayers to all these missions. Wherever we live, let us all share and care of this tradition and promote this mission. Who are all trying to build a Lalitambika temple are not normal people, ordinary people. They are selected people by Devi. Devi herself selects these people. They are getting some intuition that we should bring Lalitambika temple. Why Lalitambika? Yes, so many deities are there. Why Lalitambika? They have a spark. So all our prayers will bring these temples around the world very soon. I request one and all to contribute with prayers and your own way of contributions directly to those organizations. Very soon we will have a particular pattern of connectivities, particular procedures for our transfers. All these things will be done very soon. Now I request any of other participants to join with us to share their opinions. Please join any of other participants from any part of other countries, from India or any other countries. Please join with us and share your thoughts to us. This mission, what we are visualizing to bring up temples of Sri Lalitambika in various parts of the world. Welcome, sir.
Like what Swamiji has said, maybe I think we need various people from various parts of the world to join in my group, which will make the prayers more stronger. So as it is now, Malaysia, they are already feeling very proud to have many people from different parts of the world. I am trying to get all into our group. Please, maybe I'll make Swamiji as one of the admin there, so that we can add, or you can forward the numbers. I can add you anytime. And it's strictly on.
Please appear in the screen and share your ideas.
Yeah. Thank you.
We are about to conclude. Please, you can join and share some of your thoughts.
Right. Very, very nice to meet you, sir, Mr. Raja Gopalan.
Thank you, sir.
We will keep in touch.
Sure. Thank you, sir. I am blessed.
Thank you.
We are all blessed here in Ghana.
Okay.
I request Gautam Chaudhary from Assam. Gautam Chaudhary from Assam.
Pranam Swamiji.
Please appear and open your video, please.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, internet.
Gautamji, speak some words, please.
Om Chaitanyam Shashvatam Shantam Vyomatitam Niranjanam Nadvindo Kalatitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Pranam Swamiji.
Thank you. Thank you for the prayers.
நமஸ்காரம் சாமிஜி.
Namaste. Namaskaram.
எல்லாத்துக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். சுவாமிஜியோட குளோபல் மெடிடேஷன் ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து வேர்ல்டு வைடு நல்லபடியா போயிட்டு இருக்குது. ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா ஃபீல் பண்றோம் எல்லாரும். இந்த இவ்வளோ பேண்டமிக் சுச்சுவேஷன்ஸ்ல இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல்லான விஷயங்கள் நடக்குது சுவாமிஜி மூலியமா. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்குதுங்க. எல்லாத்துக்கும் நன்றிங்க. ஸ்ரீ குருபியோ நமः.
Yes, thank you, Rajeshwarji. Rajagopalan, sir. Unmute pan.
ஓம் ஸ்ரீ குருபியோ நமஹ.
Very good. Thank you.
எல்லாருக்கும் நமஸ்காரம். தத்தா பிளஸ் ராஜாராம் ஃப்ரம் கானா எல்லாரையும் பார்த்து ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. இந்த மெடிடேஷன் ப்ரோக்ராம் நான் ரெகுலரா ஜாயின் பண்ண முடியல, பட் இன்னைக்கு ஜாயின் பண்ணதுல வண்டர்ஃபுல் ஃபீலிங். எங்களால என்ன ப்ரேயர்ஸ் பண்ண முடியுமோ கட்டாயமா லலிதாம்பிகா ஓட எல்லா அருளும் சுவாமிஜி வழியா வந்து சேரணும்னு எங்களோட பிரார்த்தனை எப்பவுமே இருக்கும். எங்களால முடிஞ்ச எத்தனை ஒர்க்கு நாங்க கட்டாயமா எடுத்து பண்ணுவோம். அதுல ஒரு டவுட் எங்களுக்கு இல்லை. we are blessed to get the guidance from Swamiji, and we will continue to contribute all our efforts and energy towards this global consciousness work actually. Pranam Swamiji.
Thank you. It is time up to conclude. Thank you one and all for participating. We will meet again in forthcoming sessions, and stay connected. Those who are interested to join, you can introduce them about our organization and about our classes. Now, I say pranam to one and all, and I bless. Over to Santoshni.
Namaskar. Vanakkam. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Thank you, Swamiji.
நன்றிங்க.
Thank you, one and all, for joining the great event. And we'll be conducting it on every month on the full moon day. You can view the number which is being displayed on the screen. It's 807-2222-614 or 94436-9009. You can contact Mahavidya Institute of Excellence for the forthcoming sessions, forthcoming any of the Swamiji's classes or sessions, and we'll be having the regular global meditation. Thank you all. We do have the Mahamerus and the idol of Devi Lalitambika. You do, please contact us. Thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om.
Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shri Matre Namaha. Dhanyavada. Nandri.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ధన్యవాదాలు గురుజీ.
Good night.
తండ్రి స్వామి.
Pranam Swamiji.
நன்றி. ధన్యవాదాలు.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
ధన్యవాదాలు.